If you're one of those people who like to have gadgets, smart items in your house, I'm going to show you now 7 smart items that you can have during a renovation, construction, or even right now in your home. Hey guys, how are you doing? All good? I'm Ed, the architect, and in this video I want to bring you 7 cool and important tips, smart ideas for you to use in your home to make your daily life easier. First, a stone countertop for the sink in your laundry room. If you already have your sink extended there with your laundry tub all together, you can also make a countertop which looks really nice, especially for those of you who live in an apartment. Let's imagine that your laundry room and your kitchen are together. It's a combined space, it's not that big, it's a small area, and so on. You extended your kitchen countertop so it runs all the way to the laundry area. So, in my daily routine, I'm not using my sink there, I'm not washing clothes and so on. Why not make your own cover for the sink there, or create a cover on top of your sink? So when you're not using it, it becomes a countertop. Look at that cool idea. Look how amazing that is. It won't add much to your budget. It's just one more piece of stone. It looks aesthetically pleasing, and I'm sure it will make your daily life much easier, especially for you who have a kitchen combined with the laundry area and a small space. Illuminated niche on the hallway wall. If you have a hallway in your apartment or house and it looks kind of, let's say, dull, create an illuminated niche in the hallway and you'll see the luxury it brings to the space. Wow, Edipo Kleber, I have a hallway here and I don't know what to do with it. I can't come up with any ideas. Let's create a niche, make a cut in the wall there. Obviously, especially for those of you who live in an apartment, you need to check first if it's possible to make a cut in that wall. For those who live in a house, it's more common. Now for apartments, you need to check if the masonry is structural or not. Is everything okay? All good? Have you checked? Open a more horizontal niche there, okay? Depending on the size of your hallway. Add some warm white lighting there, it looks really beautiful. Put a small plant there, some decorative object, photos, okay? A picture frame and so on. You really highlight it, you bring life to your hallway, and later you'll thank me. A light fixture in the dining room with the option to change colors. It's not the color of the fixture itself, okay? It's the temperature of the lighting. This one is for you who always asks me, Edipo Kleber, what's the recommended lighting for a dining room? Warm white, neutral white, or cool white, Edipo Kleber? It's right there between the kitchen and the living room. What should I use? Here's my suggestion so there won't be any more problems, no more discussions. You can put up a chandelier or a lamp, whichever you prefer, as long as it has the ability to change the color temperature. Sometimes you want warm white, right? There you are, you and your wife having that romantic dinner and all. You set a little lighting, a warm white temperature. It'll create a nice atmosphere there. Other times when you have a lot of people over and want a more active lighting, you go for cool white. You use the lamp's remote or the switch itself. You click it and it changes the color temperature. Look how cool that is. No more problems, no more arguments. You don't know if you want warm white or cool white. Get a chandelier like this one that changes color temperature. And to make your life easier, I picked out 3 chandelier models here that I think are really cool. They're affordable. You can get them. The links are in the description of this video for you. LED in the kitchen cabinet. Besides bringing that lighting to your countertop, it adds extra charm to our kitchen, right? You might be thinking, hey Ed, but you can only do that if you're getting custom furniture, right? Custom furniture. I already have my furniture here, so how am I going to do it? I thought about that for you too. Here in the description, there's a link to an LED strip that doesn't need a power supply. Have you seen that? An LED strip that doesn't need a power supply? You just take the plug and connect it straight to the outlet. You'll need to make a small modification in one corner of your cabinet. Since you have the furniture and the cabinet, just make a small hole to run the strip down. Stick it on. Usually this strip has double-sided adhesive. Find an outlet that ended up hidden inside the cabinet. Plug it into that little outlet. Now you have lighting installed on your kitchen counter. Obviously, if you're going to have custom furniture made, think about this. Make sure to include this lighting in your kitchen. Cool white or even neutral white, which are always my recommendations. And it looks really nice. It's another color option and it brings more practicality to your daily life. It makes your kitchen counter much more functional for you to use. Lighting in the curtain cove. Since you already have a lowered ceiling with plaster or drywall, you already have the curtain recess. So why not make it illuminated? This one is for you who have a TV room. You have the curtain cove there in your TV room. Do you already have the curtain recess? Try adding lighting to it. Then, When you're watching your soccer game, your soap opera, your movie, you just leave the light in the curtain cove on. You know, that natural light, that ambient light, that warm white light, that cozy feeling. So it doesn't get completely hidden, completely dark, right? Sorry, the room. You add a little lighting just to the curtain cove. You already have the curtain cove built into your ceiling, right? Do you agree with me? Why not make it lit up? It's one more lighting option. And it's another option that will make your TV room more pleasant. A cabinet to hide the water heater. For those of you who have a laundry room, especially if you live in an apartment and have that heater, let's make a piece of furniture to hide it. Just like I told you about the stone cover over the laundry sink, okay? You have your laundry sink countertop there, right? In your laundry room. You put a stone cover over the laundry sink to make the most of the counter. Let's also make a cabinet to hide your water heater. Let's not leave it out in the open and everything. Make a simple piece of furniture. If you already have a cabinet above, right? A little cabinet above your countertop, why not make a small side cabinet to hide that water heater? Okay? The only guideline is that usually in this piece of furniture you make, whether it has a door or not, whatever shape you choose, it needs to have some vents, right? It needs to have some spaces for air circulation. Okay? That's something we usually include. Obviously, the heater already has its duct that will vent outside, its smoke and all. I don't know the exact name of the gas that goes outside right now. But anyway, the furniture there is an interesting idea for you to use. And if you want to add a vent grill, it looks even better aesthetically. Extend the countertop over the toilet. It's an idea I've been using in my projects for a long time, and it's really worth it for you if you already have a beautiful countertop. A stone countertop made there in your bathroom, in your washroom for example. You have the toilet on the same wall as your sink countertop. Why not extend it, right? That stone, that little extension of the stone over the toilet, obviously there are measurements you'll need to calculate with your architect, with your designer, with the marble workers, so that when you put your hand, especially for those who have a toilet with a coupled tank where the flush is on top, so it doesn't keep hitting there, and so you have proper access to the flush of that coupled tank. Okay? But the idea is to extend the arm, right, of our countertop, of our stone, up to the limit close to touching the shower box there, for example. It looks really nice. You gain space. You can put several decorative objects there. It looks really nice. It's an idea I've been using in my projects for a long time. And whenever it fits, I use it. See, guys? These are, look, simple ideas. Smart ideas. Sometimes you overlook them during your home renovation. Okay? If you're going to renovate your apartment, if you just bought an apartment and are going to adapt it to your style, if you're building, if you live in a house, simple, smart ideas that can help you in your daily life. And remember the two items I mentioned to you here. The chandelier, the color-changing dining room light fixture, and the LED strip that works without a power supply. The links are down below in the description of this video, and I would like to hear your opinion. Are these ideas I brought to you good? Let me know in the comments. Take care.